Sagittarius, over the next few months, it's going to become clear that a lot of people are crushing on you. What did you do? Someone tell me, what did you do? The Ace of Coin? I'm seeing somebody's backyard. It's just beautiful. It has the patio furniture. You know those fancy seats? Somebody here's paying off all of their debt the month of June. Like, they want to dance the night away with you at the beach club. Get the summer started off right, but... Or this could be like a pool party or something. You have such good luck on your finger. You have the gold touch this month. This is how your enemies are about to be. Anybody that was scheming or plotting against you, they're about to be over here throwing a hissy fit. Definitely listen to Sapien, T frequency, Rife. But at this point, if you're not seeing the money, then somebody's doing some type of money blocking spell. If you've never heard of Rife, you've never heard of Sapien, Dr. Virtual, Quotable, Integrity, definitely search them up. Hello Sagittarius, how are you? Welcome back to the channel. Starseed Tarot here. If you're new, make sure to subscribe and join the Soul Tribe. We have a read for you guys, okay? This is your general read for June 2025. It is a general read. So take what resonates and leave what doesn't behind. Crosswatchers are welcome. This message is also timeless. I want to thank everyone for all the support, and with all that out of the way, we're going to get started. Thank you so much, angels, ancestors, spirit guides, universe, galactic beings, ancient ancestors, elders. Guide us in this read for my Sagittarians. What messages you have for us? Truly grateful for your divine guidance and celestial light. So Sagittarius, what do we have here? The month of June, Aries. Diagonal upright, the Tower, the Fool, and the Emperor on the side, and upright, Mars in transit and getting ready to station direct. Number 8 on the side, the Strength card on the side, Leo energy, the Sun. And we have Venus, diagonal upright. Empress, Hierophant, and Justice on the side and upright. Venus getting ready to station direct and in transit. Taurus, Libra energy. What's at the bottom here? The 7 of Swords. 10 of Pentacles. The Knight of Coins and the 9 of Chalices. Hold on, I need to see something really quick. Bear with me, y'all. Okay, I don't know why, but for some reason I thought I had already done your read. Everything is like so chaotic with the energy and the solar flares and like, you know, I'm like on cloud 9. There's so much other stuff going on that I can't speak about, but that I'm working on, so it's like, oh goodness, Lord. But why am I saying I feel like I already did your read? Is because the message is still the same, that you're about to be in wealth and abundance, Sagittarius. Okay, with the 7 of Swords right here. And you literally do not see this coming, or you don't think that this is coming. Perhaps because it's been so delayed. You could have a pet dog or a pet cat or both. You could be a vet. But literally, you know, look, people can slow down whatever they want to slow down with magic, but at the end of the day, what's fated for you is like fated for you. You know what I mean? Like, what God has in store for you, no man or woman can take that away from you, right? So let's see here. Y'all, like, Sagittarius, I don't know what you did. What did you do? Someone tell me, what did you do? The Ace of Coin, the 3 of Coin. What did you do? You did some type of money affirmation, some type of money prayer, or you lit up a whole altar with money. 5 of Chalices, Queen of Chalices. You're gonna have so much money, you're not gonna know what to do about it. Like, no, not stressing over bills or none of that. Look, King of Coin, and you're going to marry a rich person. Look here. Look, let me tell you something. Things don't get much better than this. Like, I don't know what else to tell you, Sagittarius. Yeah, the Lovers. Yeah, somebody here could be like into the same sex. Look at this, 7 of coins. That's not going to be for everybody, right? But I still see Sagittarius, like, you're coming out on top. You're going to meet the one really soon. If you haven't already met the one, you're about to. Okay, it's going to be different for everybody. You know, whether you're straight, you know, gay, bisexual, pan, you know, whoever you are. He, she, they, them, whoever. I don't judge people over here. Okay, that's not my place. There's somebody else that does the judging. But this, you're about to be with like some type of Taurus, Gemini cusp. And the two of you are going to get married, but obviously that's not all going to happen in June. You know, I feel like it's in the works. It could be that you meet this individual in June, this rabbit energy, this white rabbit, you know, going down the rabbit hole. With the Empress, the Lovers, and the 7 of coins, Sagittarius, I mean, before you get in a relationship with someone or get married to someone, first, you're going to be married to money. Like, look, I don't know how else to say it. You have this energy, like, if you're not seeing money in your life at this point, you know, it's been 3 weeks. Not trying to make anyone feel bad or feel the pressure, but, like, love, it's been 3 weeks. Like, at this point, if you ain't seen that, those extra coins in your wallet, your purse, you know, your Apple Pay, or maybe even points, like, I just see you being a money magnet. But at this point, if you're not seeing the money, then somebody's doing some type of money blocking spell or trying to make sure your money tree is empty. You know what I'm saying? Like, Sagittarius, you're going to be buying your own condo, apartment, townhome, or home. This could be your second property, your first property. There's a major milestone here. It's big. You know, there's also stuff here about appliances, home furnishings, really making the home beautiful. And I'm seeing somebody's backyard. It's just beautiful. It has the patio furniture. You know, those fancy seats that are like $1,500 or more. You know, it has the whole set. It has the table. There are the outdoor seats with the cushions and whatnot. Like, I'm seeing somebody get that. I'm seeing somebody planting coconut, or not coconut, but, you know, palm trees. Or maybe somebody lives in Florida or like in the Philippines or Puerto Rico or something. They're planting a coconut tree in their backyard or front yard or something. Thailand, you know, who knows? Mexico, you know, some spots in Mexico, right? Like, I don't know. California even, although I don't think California can, like, you can plant coconut trees, but I don't think they will produce coconut. Not enough rain, not hot enough, something like that. But yeah, it's going to be different for everybody. There's definitely property here. You're talking to a realtor, a real estate agent, or a mortgage. The bank is working with y'all. I don't know, Sagittarius, if you're paying off all of your debt. Somebody here's paying off all of their debt the month of June. And you see, when you don't got any debt, those mortgage companies, those auto companies, love, well, you know, they're going to hand you that approval. They're gonna be willing to work with you if you don't have any debt. You know, when you don't have any debt, no sooner will they sit down and try to strike a deal with you. You know, like, I don't know, Sagittarius, like, it's this energy here of you're just going to progress. You're going to, like, look at this artwork. This woman, she is very free. She is dancing in this field here, and it's a full moon, but look at all the feathers. Like, it's symbolizing the guardian angels are around you, Sagittarius. Look at the full moon there. Look at this castle. And then the Knight of Coins. Like, it has taken much time for this to come into fruition, but now it's here. The 10 of Coins. And you see, Sagittarius, it's people here that are going to be feeling some type of way. So you have some type of Taurus, Gemini cusp, and then there's a Cancer here. There's a Cancer here. I also got something here about a Leo. I'm tasting blood in my mouth, so some of you could be getting like a tooth removed, or somebody could have chipped their tooth or bit their gum, their tongue or something. Or someone's having like a very rare, you know, I don't know, I don't eat meat, but somebody could be having like a rare piece of meat and it has some, you know what, some I guess you could say blood on it. I don't know. I don't eat like that. I've been vegan almost 10 years. I don't, you know, I don't really do that stuff. So I don't know if it's like rare. I went to culinary school. This was before I was vegan, but you know, I never really paid attention to that. So yeah, maybe that's what somebody's tasting. I don't know. Somebody could have a loose tooth. Definitely listen to Sapien, T frequency, Rife, T frequency, okay, Rife, R-I-F-E. Type in Rife frequency on YouTube. They have them for free, you know. If you've never heard of Rife, you've never heard of Sapien, Dr. Virtual, Quotable Integrity, definitely search them up. They have a variety of videos that can assist you with any health ailments. Of course, I am not a medical professional. This is not medical advice. Always touch base with your doctor first. But there are some, you know, people have had success with some of these videos. So, you know, if you have a loose tooth and you don't want it to fall out, definitely give those videos a listen. But let's see here, Sagittarius. The month of June is some type of weird Taurus Gemini cusp energy. You're signing some type of document. You're making a big purchase. You could be paying off all debt or some debt. There's a Cancer here that will try to present an offer to you as well. And there's a Leo. But you got to be careful with Leo, because Leo, sometimes Leo's a sign that a lot of people, you know, regardless of sign, they just can't handle. You know, sometimes Leo can just be too much. You know, that's not a shade. That's not to throw shade at Leos, because I'm a Leo sun myself. But, you know, sometimes we can just be too much. We're too much, and it can just be a lot to handle. So here we have the Four of Pentacles. The Fool. Yeah, there's a leap of faith. Jeez. Lord in heaven, what is going on? There is like a rapid leap of faith here in the finances. Like, you are in this King of Wands, Empress position. You know what? I'm tasting pickles. There goes my reminder notification on my laptop. Sagittarius, like, do it. Just do it. You love. You don't even have to think twice. You have such good luck on your finger. You have the gold touch this month. What do you want the experience to be? Because you can manifest it like that. That's how powerful you are this season. Like, take that leap of faith. It will work out in your favor. You know, that's the only thing I can say. I do get that you could be visiting. Yeah, I'm scratching my shoulder. You could be visiting like a estate or a plot of land that somebody is trying to take from you, or somebody stole, but now it's yours. But I don't know. You could just be feeling unsatisfied with, like, I'm smelling a smell. Like, it could smell like the Rio brush, the Rio Campo, you know. If you ever lived on those islands, you know about the Campo in the Caribbean, whatnot. Like, it could just have a weird smell. And then you're like second guessing, do I actually want this, or do I just want to buy something new, get something new, invest in something that's mine? I don't know. There could be something like that for someone here. We have the moon, Cancer. There's a Cancer here, 10 of Wands. Sagittarius, there's a Cancer here that's going to drive you crazy. They're going to drive you nuts. I mean, Sagittarius. There's a Cancer here that's going to drive you crazy. They're going to drive you nuts. This individual's so possessive, and they see themselves as like a high value man or a high value woman, like one of a kind, like, you know, 3 of chalices. They want you to go to the club with them right away and pop bottles, dance the night away, okay? They want you to go, you know what I'm hearing, beach club, like one of those beach clubs that they have outside and whatnot. They have the palm trees, they have the DJ set up and everything, and, you know, they have the patio furniture on the beach and whatnot. Like, they want to dance the night away with you at the beach club. Get the summer started off right, but... Or this could be like a pool party or something in Vegas. I don't know, Atlantic City, Miami. Like, it could just be one of those pool party things. And they have the music and whatnot. The foam machines. Like somebody here just... There's a Cancer here that's extra. Like they want to do a lot with you right away. And I don't know if you want to deal with this craziness, this cuckoo-ness. The Hermit is here. Oh my god. Like, I want to walk away from this desk. Like, I don't even... I'm speechless. Speechless is... I don't even know what to say. I do not, like, I literally don't know what to say, y'all. This is the third read. There is no way you're going to have 3 reads now in a row. That money, like the Hermit, you're going to grow old and live in prosperity. I don't know what else to say. Everybody's going to be coming to you asking if they can borrow money. If they can have some type of money from you. If you can help them with bills, with debts. If you can give them some type of job opportunity. The Star, people contacting you out of the woodwork. Oh my... What is going on, Spirit? Like, the 8 of Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles, the Stars. A whole new financial era. I don't get it. I don't understand. I wish I was a Sagittarius this time around, 2 of Pentacles. Look, somebody in the living room is coughing, so you could have like a cough right now or allergies. Oh, Lord in heaven. Anything else? I feel like this month you're working, you're getting that bag, getting that education, getting that business. Sad news, disappointing message. Look, toxicity. This is how your enemies are about to be. Anybody that was scheming or plotting against you, they're about to be over here throwing a hissy fit. Throwing a whole fit. Yeah, an ex-friend or somebody that you cut off that could have been close to you over the years, boundaries. Like, individuals are going to be crying. Throwing a massive hissy fit, punching the air, screaming, cursing at God. Single life and poor health, but look, that love life, you see, that's the thing. You know, you're going to be caught up. This Cancer is driving you nuts. That's what I see here. It's a Cancer energy coming in, and they're going to drive you crazy. They're going to drive you crazy. They're doing too much. And we're not going to get started on this Leo. We're not. This Leo has black hair. They could have black curly hair. This Leo. They could be Afro-Latino, this Leo. Some of you, this Leo wears glasses. Deep thinking. Bridge. You could live near San Francisco, some of you. Or you want to go to San Francisco, the world. You could live near a massive bridge. Somebody here could be Russian. But yeah, I just... This month, you're getting your bag. The bag is secured. Enlightening. All the doors are going to... You see how these arrows are pointing in all different directions? Like, I feel Sagittarius. This is a sign from Spirit that, like, whatever door you wish to open, you know, this is so exciting. Look, love offer. This read is so chaotic. I'm all over. I bombed this read. I did. You can comment below. I did terrible this read. I'm all over the place. There's no firm message here, I feel. I'm just rambling. You know, talking about the money, then talking about this Cancer, but it's like, this money, right? Investments, housing, opportunity, you know, fixing up the home, possible refinance approval, lower interest rates, you know, business. This business, you could be in the medical field, or this could be daycare. Some of you, this could be selling food, selling your own food. You could be writing a book. There's just stuff here. There's so much here. Working with AI. Some of you are in the medical field already. Or some of you are about to graduate and get some type of license. And now you're about to be getting paid those really good checks. Or somebody here is getting grant money to go to school. And it's like they start school, but then they're getting a job right away. Like, sometimes companies are like that. They will hire you even if you haven't graduated with your degree or certificate. Sometimes companies, they will hire you, and then they'll pay for the rest of your schooling and whatnot. You know, so you have good luck. Like love, you got some. You could have a cough though. Somebody in the other room keeps coughing, but love, you don't need this time around. You don't need a read. You know, I'm just gonna be honest. Like love, you doing good enough on your own. Like you don't need a reading this time around. You know, like that's like love, you can get on with it. You know, you can get on over there and do it big, and you're gonna do it big. It's showing it right here. Oh, somebody could be a singer, or somebody's going to be a big singer, a big artist, a model, or like a big yogi, something like that. Secret crush, yeah. Sagittarius, over the next few months, it's going to become clear that a lot of people are crushing on you, desiring you, wanting to be with you. Mask, yeah. But look, somebody in your family is lying, or somebody in your family is a rat. That's not going to be for everybody, but somebody in your family could be going back and forth. Divine timing and legal matters. Yeah, there could be some type of stolen inheritance, but at the end, you're going to get whatever is yours. That's why I was seeing that. I was seeing a Sagittarius back at that, you know, that land and whatnot, that estate, but it smells funny. It smells funny. It smells like, I don't know, it just smells like dirt, you know? So you could be thinking like, I don't know if I want this anymore, spirit. Third party and divine intervention. Love. It's a third party karmic that's about to be rushed in an ambulance to the hospital. Reconciliation and liquid courage, because them and that person that you could have been into, they've separated. But you see, it could also be that you've moved on and now you're about to be with someone new, and this third party isn't going to be able to handle it. So love, you're going to hear about this. Somebody drinking themselves to, you know what, really sad. Really sad. I don't wish this upon the third party, you know. They gotta... The third party karma to me is you guys being successful and them having to watch from the sideline. Like, that's what I feel is their karma. But, you know, it's sad if they're drinking themselves to the bitter end, you know. Wise counsel. Seek guidance from trusted friends or mentors to help you along. So Sagittarius, keep doing what you're doing. If you're like in a self-help group or you have a mentor, keep doing that. You know, keep listening to your mentor or your therapist if you have a therapist, or the Most High. You know, if you speak to the Most High, you speak to the ancestors and whatnot, the ancients. Web of connection. Weave your connections thoughtfully, creating a supportive web that uplifts your personal and professional journeys. Work, work, work. It's going to be available to you in all formats, all realities that you could, you know, you could never even imagine, Sagittarius. This light bulb also gives me, who was it? Thomas Edison? Was it Thomas Edison or was it Albert Einstein? Oh my goodness, y'all. It's been a minute. No, it wasn't either of them. It was Nikola Tesla. That's who it was. If you know, you know. It was Nikola Tesla. Benjamin Franklin. Okay. Yeah, for me, I feel like... Well, Benjamin Franklin, they say invented electricity. They say it was him. Quote unquote, or they believe it was him. No one person invented electricity. That's what they're now saying. Yeah, Thomas Edison was the one that made the light bulb. So yeah, I was right. I was second guessing myself, but I do believe that it was really Nikola Tesla that created all of it. But this light bulb is like, you're going to have the idea. You're going to know how to manifest it. It's going to be instantaneous. And like, the news can't get much better, but you will hear about this third-party karmic being rushed to the hospital. Oh my goodness, I just heard resuscitation. Oh my god. They're going to have to resuscitate this karmic? Wow. Yeah, I just heard alcohol poisoning. Well, that's just sad. You know, I hope they get guidance and find themselves. That's very sad. You know, I don't have anything else to say. Because I feel like your success is their karma, but for them to be going through that, it seems to me like they're drowning themselves in alcohol because of your success, because you're winning. You're winning, 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 and they can't stop it. So now they're like, this is their way of throwing a pity party, feeling sorry for themselves. But you're gonna hear that they were rushed to the ER in a hospital due to alcohol poisoning. A lot of you. Wow. So that is your read. That's what I have for you. I hope you enjoyed this, and I wish you love and light. Take care.